Hey, welcome, welcome. I knew that would happen just as I wasn't prepared it would work. So, here we are trying to share a comment here. Just with a couple of my links. Give me one moment here. Let's see. So I am live here on my computer because I've been having issues with is that even what I want? Yeah. Having issues on my phone with the live chat feature. Every time I go to save my live when I'm done, it switches from public to private, and I feel like that's why I'm losing all of our comments. So anyways, here we are. Happy new month. Happy May. I just went live and recorded about a 25-minute message on the new month, the energies, the astrology, a few things, just updates, handled messages I've been receiving. We pulled on the cards, we weaved the messages in. So if you're wanting to see more of me, longer messages, more frequent messages, deeper messages, know that you could join our private soul tribe, our Patreon community. I'll put the link for that in the pinned comments below, as well as in the description box. And that way it's on my link tree on my website there too. And also, let me say this before I get into the messages here. If you're tuning in and you're wanting to work with me one-on-one, or you're wanting some personal guidance, you want a reading, even if you don't want a live reading, or maybe you do want a live reading, but the time slots you see available in my Calendly, which is in my link tree as well, if none of those time slots work for you, and or if you don't want a live reading, regardless, either way, go in and schedule a reading through there, because that will automatically send me an email, and then I will reach out and we can connect, correspond, whether you want to do a live reading, whether you want it to be sent to you by email, in Messenger, text. I've done WhatsApp. I just saw 222 here. So there are several options. But that just works better than you dropping a comment to let me know, because I haven't been able to. If you are not catching this live and watching it later, if you drop a comment, those comments show up. But when you're on the live and dropping comments, those don't seem to be working. But on that, my goal is today, when I go to hit save, I'm hoping I'll be able to save it as public still, and then the comments will still be here. So on that, if you're just tuning in, saying hello, would love to have you let me know if you can see me, hear me. Let me know how you're feeling in these energies. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I do love this live chat feature, because even though I haven't been able to read the comments after the live, right, once it's saved, I do like the community feature, and that you guys are able to chat amongst yourselves anyway. So we are just going to get a little message here for the YouTube family. I wanted to pop in, invite you to the Patreon community, let you know about that message. And when you join, you get access to today's message. I just posted it about 10 minutes ago. And also all of the previous messages I've been sharing in there almost 3 years. So you could just go hog wild, and there's hours and hours of videos and content and messages in there. You can just go and see what sings to you, what resonates, watch what you feel like would be relevant for you. And there's more than just videos. There's affirmations. We do trauma healing, recovery tips and tools, all about self-love, healing the mother wound, healing, that self-sacrificing, martyrism. So anyways, and then, I said, if you want personal guidance, go and schedule one, and then I'll reach out via email. If you would like access to the video series I created, all about how to master thyself from the inside out, you could let me know that as well. And if you would like to start your wellness routine, always an option. I knew I was going to be washing my hair, so I got a good sweaty cardio core in today from one of my favorite trainers, my favorite trainer of all time, Autumn, and a little obsessed. And it was just interesting because I haven't done this workout. I just saw 444. This is a workout I used to do every week for years. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, it's been several years since now that I have done it. And what was it, a couple weeks ago here, it was 7 years since I quit smoking, and I was just reflecting upon how much better I can breathe now doing cardio than 7 years ago. It still wasn't easy. Cardio is never easy, but being winded doesn't make me feel like I'm going to die anymore. Okay, let's tap in with our unicorn friends here. I have my unicorn tank top on here. Unicorns are wanting to come through for us here. Yeah, go with the flow. Relax and trust, accept what is happening, knowing that what is happening is what is meant for you, right? Again, how do we know that this is what is meant for me? Because it's what is happening. What else on that acceptance here, Spirit? Yeah, listen to your heart. Awaken psychic abilities, tune into the infinite. We got, I think it was the Cosmic Pearl that came through in Patreon, but it also spoke on amplifying, intensifying, focusing on our psychic gifts in order to expand upon them. Yeah, and soul healing. 555, all of the triple numbers here. Align with your essence. See your true colors. Yeah, remember your divinity. When we remember the divinity in ourselves, it's easier to remember the divinity in all others, right? I'm going to, gosh, I hope, I'm just going to make sure we're live for real, for real. It says I am on the computer, but see, why does this say upcoming? It's like, no. So confused now. I'm going to restart my phone and see. I'm hoping this is, I think I had it at public. Yeah, victory here, 6 of Wands, positive, expect positive news, expect messages of hope, inspiration, expect to get feedback back on what you have been hoping to, I'm hearing. Just hold that knowing, hold that positive energy. Yeah. Be excited here. Knight of Wands is enthusiasm, passion, excitement for what's to come, being willing to do the happy dance before it arrives. I just saw 7-11 here. And this 2 of Cups, this unbreakable bond, this union, this inner union, solidifying all things in the external, right? I just want to make sure that this is not in vain or for nothing here. Excuse me. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, just making sure. I still don't know. Well, it's working anyway. All right, let's just continue. So victory, 6 of Wands, Knight of Wands, that 2 of Cups energy. What else can we know here? When we solidify that union within, strength here, understanding our strength, knowing our divinity here, right? Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here. If you're tuned in, you could say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you have maybe something inspiring to share with the rest, we would appreciate that. Empress energy here. Yeah, us being the Empress, this empowered version of our own life here, this understanding. We know who we are now. End of one cycle, beginning of another here with the world. I love that. Let's tap in with our rose deck since I'm wearing my rose sweater here. April showers bring May flowers. So here I am bringing you the May flowers. And I am determined to get this chat thing figured out. So I will. If this, recording on my computer today and being able to save it as public, it doesn't figure it out, I'll try something else. Trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life here. Yeah, transition, growth. Again, trusting this, I can't remember now if this came through here or in Patreon, but trusting this transition phase, releasing the excess, releasing the fluff, releasing the non-essential so that we can hear our soul, so that our soul aspects, so that our inner voice can be heard. That was a strong message theme that came through in Patreon. But I won't share too much. I mean, I don't want to give you the whole thing. Otherwise, there would be no reason for you to join us in Patreon. But yes, rapture here, this came through in Patreon as well. And that's what made me think of this, the other message that came through in Patreon. Yeah, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. This Venus and Aries energy. Enough is enough. We know what we deserve. We know what we are worth. And we're willing to hold that knowing, even if that means we stand alone. Anything else here? Rose without thorns, you have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. Yeah, only choosing the things that make your little heart sing, right? And the anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts, those amplifying those psychic gifts, right? When we make the time to go within, and empowerment, being the victor versus the victim. So I love that for us. I'm going to leave us with an affirmation here. I won't say always, but usually when I remember, 95% of the time, we leave us with like an affirmation for the week, or not even for the week, because I go live more than once a week, but we leave us with an affirmation for the next few days in Patreon. Yeah, I am evolving as a soul when I am aware of my soul's journey. This non-duality came through in our abundance deck, and that spoke on bowing to the divine while also honoring our inner experience, right? Like we are in the world, but not of it, but not negating or denying our human experience. This is what we are here for, right? But just honoring our soul, simultaneously bridging that gap, that heaven to earth gap. We are here to bridge that gap here. Yeah, I am one with the infinite consciousness, interconnectedness, right? Remembering our divinity. I just saw 1122. So again, with the double numbers. But yes, if you're needing something, I can't remember if I mentioned if you want to start your wellness journey, let me know. I did, because I talked about my workouts. See, when it's like on my second or third live, I can't remember if I've repeated myself. So if you hear something again, apologies, but maybe it was just super significant for you here. I'm going to hit end, but I want to make sure that this live chat replay is good to go. Hopefully it asks me. I'll get my ducks in a row here, so just know that all of my messages won't be like this, but I'm just trying to get a little organized here. I want to make sure we're still at public. All right, fingers crossed it works. But like I said, if not, go in Calendly and book a reading, even if it's not the exact time that works for you, and we will tweak it. We will find something that does work for you. Sending so much love. Thank you for your healing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for dealing with these shenanigans today. Wishing you a beautiful weekend. Your stream will stop immediately. Yeah.